There are dozens of recipes for baked marinated chicken out there, but this one's a little different. It uses Middle Eastern flavors, and then I also add vegetables, so when you bake it up, you've got a complete meal. If you can make the marinade the day before, you really should, because the longer the chicken sits in it, up to 24 hours, the more flavorful it's going to be. And there are two reasons for that. One, you have the salt, and so you're going to get this evenly flavored chicken, and you also have the acid in the lemon juice and in the orange juice, and then that helps tenderize the chicken. For this recipe, I'm going to heat up all the marinade ingredients, and that way it starts to condense before they even meet the chicken, makes it even more flavorful. So I've got lemon juice, freshly squeezed of course, hot pan. Orange juice, also freshly squeezed, is better. Now, I have found that red pepper flakes really vary in their intensity, so you might want to just taste one. If it burns your mouth out, use less than the recipe says. Honey, whole grain mustard, and then salt. You need a lot of salt with chicken, especially chicken on the bone. It really takes it in. This looks like a lot, but it's just the right amount. Bay leaf, olive oil, and pepper till your arm hurts. You want it to basically reduce by half. And when it gets really syrupy, then I'm going to mix it onto the chicken. And I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. I have these blanched lemon slices, and the reason that I blanch them is that if you just added regular lemon slices, they would be a little bit chewy after the chicken roasted, but if you blanch them, then they get tender and they're really soft and lovely to bite into. And then I have some fresh thyme leaves. Here's part of the Middle Eastern influence I was talking about. I have dates. You can also chop them up more finely if you like. And I also have carrots. And carrots are actually how I came up with this dish in the first place. I was thinking, what should I make for the Jewish holidays? And usually for the Jewish holidays, you make a dish called sibis, which is carrots and honey and often dried fruit. The idea is you want to usher in a sweet new year, so you want it to be a little bit sweet. And I thought, what if I added chicken to that dish and turned it into an entree? And onions. Now you just want to toss all of this together so that everything gets coated with the sauce. And you should just use your hands because this is impossible. So just get in there. My hands are very clean. I just washed them and then I'm going to wash them again, I promise. And so now you just want to cover it and then stick it in the fridge for as long as you have. Even 30 minutes is good, 24 hours is best. So this goes on a sheet pan. So I get lots of surface area and then the chicken and the carrots will get beautifully brown as it roasts. So an important thing about roasting this is that the white meat will cook faster than the dark meat. So you want to remove it as it's finished cooking. Then you take the dark meat out when that's ready, and you leave the carrots in because the carrots will actually take longer to get tender than the chicken. Now I'm going to pop it in the oven. So the white meat is done at this point. Cover them just to keep the chicken warm while the dark meat cooks. And now the dark meat is finished. You just want to give your carrots a stir so they cook evenly, and then they're going to need a few more minutes in the oven to finish. Now you just put the sauce right on top of the chicken. I'm going to give this a very fresh garnish to contrast with all these roasted flavors. So I have some scallions, pistachio nuts, and then parsley, or you could use mint. This dish is pretty terrific for the Jewish holidays, but you know what? It's great all year long.
For more information and updates, please go to